Hey everyone, how's it going? In today's video, I want to show you guys how to draw a Chinese dragon. Now, to begin our dragon, we're going to start with the eyes. So starting up here, I'm going to make a line that just kind of curves down and then up like this. And then I'm going to make a little line that just curves down and up for the eye. Now, right up here, I'm going to add some zigzag lines for a little bit of texture on the eyebrow. And then right over here, I'm going to draw another line that goes down and up. Little curved line right here for the other eye. And then I'm going to put some more of these kind of zigzag pointy lines for the other eyebrow. Then right here, I'm going to draw a line that goes down for the nose. I'm going to put a bump here and then a bump over here. Then I'm going to draw a line that just kind of goes down, curves up, and then I'm going to bring it around here, up, and then go down for the mouth. Then I'm going to draw a little line that just kind of goes down here, and then it's going to curve up. And then right here, I'm just going to make a little line that's just going to kind of curve around and then go back up to here. Then inside the mouth, I'm going to add some sharp teeth that go all the way across here. And then some sharp teeth on the bottom that go up and some on the side. And then I'm going to make a little line that just kind of curves down for the tongue. Then right here, dragons have like kind of a mane that goes around them. So I'm going to add a little line right here. And then I'm just going to add some kind of curvy, pointy lines that are just kind of going in some different directions. And then right here, I'm going to draw a line that just kind of curves up. And it's going to kind of form these bumpy lines. And these are going to be like antlers on the dragon. I'm going to draw another line right here and then kind of do the same thing, just kind of make these little wavy kind of antler shapes. And then I'm going to put some more parts of the mane kind of around here. Then I'm going to add two little black dots inside here for the nostrils. And then right here, I'm going to draw a line that just kind of curves down. It's going to go up and then kind of come back because traditionally a lot of Chinese dragons have like this little mustache shape on them. So I'm just going to add those on each side. Then I'm going to add a couple little lines underneath the eye of the dragon. And then I'm just going to put some little bumpy lines right around here for some texture. And I'm going to add a little line right there for the underneath the eye. Now, starting right here, I'm going to draw a line that's just going to kind of curve like this. And then I'm just going to go down. And then I'm going to curve up like that. And then I'm just going to curve back up here. And then I'm going to curve in and then out like this. Then, starting here, I'm going to draw a line, and I'm just going to kind of follow the same shape. I want to leave a nice amount of space in between here. So I'm just going to kind of follow this shape all the way around. And then as I get towards the end here, I want it to be a little bit skinnier. So it's kind of like a big old snake body. Now, starting here, I want to add one of the arms of the dragon. So I'm just going to draw a line that's just going to kind of go down and then up like this. And then I'm going to draw another one that just kind of goes down and then up like this. Now, lots of times dragons will be holding a pearl. So I'm going to have this one hold a pearl. So real easy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here and I'm going to draw a line that goes up. It's going to kind of come down to a point and then curve up here. Then I'm going to draw a line that just kind of curves down and then comes back up to here. Add another one right here. And then one more right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw some curved lines in between here just so it looks like it's holding a big circular pearl. And I'm just going to connect this here. Now I'm going to draw another arm of the dragon over here. So I'm just going to draw a line that just kind of goes down and then over here. Another one that just kind of goes down and then over. And then this one, I'm going to draw a line that just kind of curves around here for like the thumb. And then I'm just going to draw a line that goes down and comes up. One more right there. And then one right there, and then connect to here. Now, dragons, it's all about how many toes they have, because the more toes or claws they have, that means that it represented a very powerful family, or it meant that it was a symbol of power, you know. So, if you want to have more toes on your dragon, that's fine, or less. Now, I want to add some details on here. So starting here, I'm going to just draw a line, and I'm just going to follow the same curve, and I'm going to bring it all the way down to here. Then I'm going to start here, and I'm going to draw another line that just kind of goes down, and I'm going to bring it all the way to about here. Now, along the back here, I want to give our dragon some spikes. So I'm just going to start here, and I'm just going to make some long, kind of pointy spikes that are just going to go all the way down the dragon. And they're just going to go all along the back here. And I'm just going to put these going all the way here. Try to be careful when you run into this other spot here where the body's getting kind of close. And I'm just going to make these get a little bit smaller as I get towards the tail. Now, when I get to the tail, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some kind of curved, pointy lines on here, just for a little detail to make it a little more interesting. Now, on the body here, on this line that I drew, what I'm going to do is I want to make it look like he's got kind of like a snake stomach. So I'm going to put some curved lines on here. So when you draw these curved lines, you just want to kind of curve them right along here. I'm going to start right here and then just kind of curve up to the other end. And you could get a little bit more creative with these. You can make them a little bit more detailed, but I'm just going to keep it real simple. So I'm going to fast forward this part real quick, and I'm going to put the scales going down here and then also down here. Okay, now that I'm done with that, one of the final steps that I want to do is I want to add some details onto the back of the dragon. Now, traditionally, dragons have lots of scales going down the back. Now, you don't have to do that, but that's definitely something you can add to it, and it will look really cool. So, when making the scales, a really simple way that I like to do it is I'm just going to add a few bumps in here. And then I'm going to get just a quick little layer of bumps. So I'm going to add some little bumpy scales right in here. Okay, so you can see where I have these scales. So what I'm going to do is I want to jump from the top of each of these scales. So I'm going to go here to here, here to here, and when I run out of room, I'm just going to make a little half scale on each side. Then I'm going to do the same thing. Just go here to here, here to here, here to here. And all I'm doing is just jumping from the top of each scale, and this will just make it look a lot more realistic. Some people, when they make scales, they want to connect right in between the scales, and that doesn't really look like a scale pattern after a while. So I'm going to fill up the whole body of the dragon with these scales. And as you can see, I'm just going to do the top of this. I'm going to leave this part alone. I'm just going to draw this part here. So I'm going to fast forward this part real quick and make sure if you are doing this at home that you are always jumping from the top of each scale. Okay, so now we have all of the scales done, and that was a lot of scales to draw. Now, the last couple things you can do are just add some little details onto here. So one thing you can do is add a little beard. So I'm just going to make kind of like a little wavy line that just kind of makes a little beard shape on the end of his mouth. I'm going to add some little curved lines on here just to show where the claws are going to be. And then you could always add scales onto the arms as well. I'm just going to put a few little scales on here and just kind of like a little pattern there. And then maybe the same on this one as well, just to kind of make it so I don't have to put a bunch of little scales on there, but you kind of get the little feeling of it. I'm going to add a couple little kind of broken lines kind of going down the body or the belly of the dragon. And then also in here, I'm going to add the pupils. So I'm just going to make a little line, and I'm just going to color most of it in, and then same thing over here. And there you go. There is your drawing of a Chinese dragon. Now there's lots of different things you guys can do on here. You can always add extra details. You can put extra legs on there. Some people add ears. You can add little lines to kind of separate the face there. Whatever you want to do. But there's my version of a Chinese dragon. I'm going to fast forward and start coloring this. Thanks for watching, and if you guys are still liking these videos, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications.